killed those ants, or they just dispersed?
I put it in bleach one. Because the rose is still the rose. Baby girl, you are a flower. Yo, meet me in the kitchen, y'all. So we on and popping now. You come back this way, bring my apron. There's an apron too. Yeah, hey y'all. Oh, snap. Snapperoo. Alright, let me set this here out of the way. So we cooking with grease. There you go. I was wondering what happened. How they gonna turn dark like that? Alright, so that's gonna come to the sink. That's fish. Over this way. We're gonna switch. No, never this way. So much. Hey everyone. Once I do this, I gotta make the dough. So that's when I'm gonna get that butter out. I go ahead and so y'all, we got apple dumplings. I already started the apples already. To make less time, I'm gonna show it to you, and then I'll tell you what's in the ingredients for it. Matter of fact, I have freebies. Hey y'all, hey Fox TV. Oh, you said look like Snoop Dogg. Yo, that's my son, yo. That's who that is. That ain't Snoop Dogg. So we making the rolls. I got help, yo. I got help. So I'm getting started. I had the apples already done. I'm gonna just show what it looks like, and I'm gonna just give you guys the recipe. I'm gonna make the dough for you though. I'm gonna make the dough for everyone, and we can get started. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come on in. I appreciate you guys so much for coming on over. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I need this for my milk. What up, though? See how these things? What's going on with the that's why I think I'm being fine. well. Wait, let's see what's going on here. You see how I be going? What that mean? Yeah, I eat that part, so you can give me that part. Let me get it, my good old cast iron pan, my favorite dough mama from the bus. So that's for. It look like I'm not gonna be able to do the milk. I don't know what the appliance is. I think it's the electric. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Cause it ain't doing this, it ain't doing the do. Alright. So we gonna rotate it. So guys, this is hazelnut and dates. And I make that for my coffee cream. So I don't know what's going on with the outlets. So it ain't no such thing as that. Like, what's this? It's like, no, I was trying to beat it up. Okay, y'all, can y'all tap the like button? Tap it, tap. Alright, here we go. I gotta get my battery for my pepper thing. So this is my girlfriend right here. She awesome. She is awesome. So I'm gonna make some dough for the apple dumplings. Let me show you what her look like. Do you know the skin on here? The skin on it tastes like a candy. So you know you can make apple butter. You want me to make some of that for you? I just found out how to do it. So I don't know who like apple butter, but I'm gonna make some. So this is the apple mix for the dumplings. If I don't know if y'all live in Philly, y'all ever been to Redden Terminal? The Amish make good dumplings. They really do. So we get ready to get down with the get down. So that chimichurri in here, I gotta get my frying pan going. So we're gonna get the cast iron shrimp frying pan, which is really awesome. Let me move my coffee cup. My coffee pot. So I'm gonna make onion rings. So I'm making fish, salmon, and I'm making vegetable ones with the rice paper. So I'm gonna put pesto. I'm gonna use ginger, celery, cucumbers, carrots, avocado, and this is the herb of the week here, and this is tarragon. So this is how tarragon looks. Can you guys see it? So I'm gonna take one of them, and I'm gonna use one today, and then it smells good. It tastes like a little bit like a little licorice type of taste. That's what it's giving. That's what tarragon is giving. So yeah, so I am going to hold on. I found out how to post, y'all. How to post on the live with another phone. So, duh. Hi, girlfriend. So let's see here. Live. Where I'm at. So I did it earlier. Oh, so I guess I gotta put my name in here. Come on. each trip. I don't believe I can't see this crack. So I'm trying to post the thing on here, shop sandwich. I did it earlier. I don't understand. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So then I can take and post the recipe on here, right, y'all? I'm going to see if I can do that. So that's the freebie that I'm giving you. I did. Then I can take and post the recipe on here, right, y'all? I'm going to see if I can do that. So that's the freebie that I'm giving you. Alright, so. So there's that part. So yes. So here we go, guys. Tarragon. I'm sorry. I'm learning to do something as we go here. So I have the spinach. Son, can you pass me the egg roll, the regular egg rolls, and then I got the rice paper rolls in there as well. I'm gonna put avocado, but that's gonna go in the vegetable one. So I'm doing two. I'm doing vegetable and fish. So my thing is, my doctor, I said I gotta have fish every day for protein, because protein helps whatever you have going on heal. So I juice for the juice, raw, and then I'm blessed to have raw. So the rice paper is on the sandwich bag. It's probably on the second shelf. I mean a Ziploc bag, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna try these colored carrots in the veggie. So I'm using avocado and that's it. Thank you. So guys, these is the rice paper. This is the rice wraps, which is like pretty like. It don't have no taste. Whatever taste you give it is what it have. This is what it look like. Yeah, that's what that look like. So, I'll show you how to use those when I get to it. So in the vegetable one, I'm going to use pesto for the wipe on the actual rice paper, because rice paper don't have no taste to it. So this is pesto. I made this. This is a homemade. This is basil. And instead of me using pine nuts, I use pumpkin seeds. I use, wait a second. And instead of using Parmesan cheese, I used mushroom truffle from the Amish. So this is what it came out looking like. And I use grapeseed oil as well. Grapeseed oil is good, but it tastes real good on greens. Like when you use green, anything that's greenish, it really gives it a nice flavor. So yes, so that's that. So this one is soft. This one is cool. This one gotta sit there. Alright, so you did the salmon? Yeah. Okay. And then this is, I'm gonna wrap the salmon in these, and then the veggie will go on the rice paper. Can you hear me good? If you can hear me good, put a root in the chat. So I need the flour, I need butter, and I need the yeast that's up there on top of the coffee maker. Oh, so they did clean it. That fish is from the red terminal. I forgot it. I thought we had ate it already. So I get all kind of fish. Tuna. I don't eat catfish no more. I used to love catfish. The bread, yeah, good money, son, good money. I used to eat catfish. The catfish eats off the bottom of. It eats all the trash off the bottom of the thing, so I ain't messing with that too much. That's cool, dude. I need a good honey, like the honey from the pen herb. They good. So, and then you know that oil bottle that was at the bottom you showed me for the milk. It's on the second, like at the bottom shelf. It's like chimichurri. Over here, down the other way, there you go, right there, yes. So to make this dough, you get the butter too, real butter. I mean, it may be real butter. I think that block, see that block in here? Yeah, right there. So cold butter makes, warm butter makes like warm butter makes a roll texture. But cold butter, when you make bread or dough, it's more dough when you make the when you use butter. Yeah, use it cold. I meant to say, yeah, cold. So it's warm when you making biscuits. I mean, making rolls, and it's cold when you making biscuits or like a dough. Ow, something just crazy. And I need a quarter cup. So we need 2 cups of that. So 2 cups of flour. You need bread flour when you making pizza crust, rolls, or pretzels. It move with your body. Whenever you move, it gets you. It track you down.
I ain't moving.
it
just got stuck on me.
Oh yeah. No, I mean yeah, that's cool. So let's see. So for the bread, I'm gonna use for the yeast. You use original active yeast. So I'm gonna use a tablespoon. I made a teaspoon. Yeah, a teaspoon. That's what I'm gonna use. So here we go. Yeah, you gotta have scissors to open it because it's the texture of it. So yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna put salt in here. We need a teaspoon of salt. And a teaspoon of sugar. So let me get the salt and stuff while he get the scissors so I can open up the okay. You see my salt? So then I'm gonna use a teaspoon. Always make sure your stuff is level when you bake. You make sure the spoon is level like so. Even all the way across. So you take it and you wipe it up, get whatever it is, your bowl, your pot, your package. When you bake, everything has to be leveled out. So this is 1/4 of a teaspoon, so I use 4 of these to make 1 teaspoon. I need to switch. I saw regular salt. And so we need 1 teaspoon of iodized. I usually normally use sea salt and stuff, but you can't use that to bake with. Sugar, booger, wooger. And 1/4 of a 1/4 cup of real butter. Unsalted, if you will, because you use salt when you cook, so you don't want to have too much of it. So I'm going to just use a teaspoon of this because we don't want this real sugar because we have sweet for the dumplings. Right? So I just used a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Right? So then we have to keep a 1/4 cup of flour as it mixes. So you might have to add a little extra. So you just keep that on the side. So just in case, you're going to keep a 1/4 cup. That's like a little more than a tablespoon. So you're going to keep that to the side. Like that. Trash. Okay. And then I need the water. Oh, I do have the water. I used it. Alright, so here we go. Cause a rose is good a rose. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna take and let that down low. I'm gonna put the butter in there, but I'm gonna get this this mix a little bit. I'm gonna hit it a little bit, just a little teeny bit. So 1/4 cup, I'm gonna say about right here. I'm gonna take and put little pieces in there at a time. Put that down. More water. Alright. So there we go. Alright. So this is how it looks so far. So That's what it's working with right now. So I'm gonna add some more butter and some more water. So that's the dough for the dumplings. So let me put another little butter in there, piece by piece. And so let me get the pan hot over here for the salmon. Once that's taken, throw out. This is chimichurri. Chimichurri is parsley, cilantro, olive oil, lemon, garlic. A lot of people put that on their steaks and stuff. So yeah, I'm a flavor girl. Cause that's what food is, flavor. Cause if you got something that don't got no flavor to it, I mean, it's not good. Alright. So we back to the dough. I put some more water in. I can't use the spring water. I gotta have more water. No, I can't use that water. You ain't boiling it.
Oh, what you think? Oh. She want me to boil it?
No, give me your spring water. He said, you want me to boil it? No. Let me think. What I'm going to put on it? Let me just get a little bit of it. This is Mrs. Dash. So I'm putting this on the salmon, y'all. Thank you, sir. And you want to put this, that mustard, put some seasoning on it once the salmon pot get hot. You can just put the salmon if you want to do that. How much you do? You see it now. Put this on the butter in there. Here we go. Once this whip up, I'm gonna have to put this on. That's what we need. I just wanted to beat the butter. See that black and season up there? See that black and black right there. On the top and then break both of them on top of each other. So I'm taking this off, this thing here, I'm putting on the hook. There they go. You gotta do, though you take like 15 or 20 minutes for it to do its thing. So we finished that part. get your pan real hot. Real hot. So I got my cast iron, my throw your mama from the train pot. Always put it on the bottom part. So when you take it seared salmon, always do the bottom first. Then I can chop them up, like, you know what I mean? Dough take like 20 minutes. Dough takes 20 minutes in the beater. That's why when you do it by hand, that sucker don't never get done. I mean, it be so tough, it's like a rock. So I need a little bit of that to roll out. And then a scoop put some parchment paper on everything. Apples go inside of the dough, and then you twist it at the top. Green beer, yeah. I'm just trying to pull that away. I did good. I ain't sit down yet, y'all. Let me put a little extra crust in. So for the egg rolls, you want yours fried, right? I'm so excited. Go over here with the deep fryer so we can have for your egg rolls. Because I put mine right here in the air fryer. So after I cook this, I'm going to cook the spinach, right? I'm gonna brown it on each side and chop it up because it gotta go in the bed. bit more flour. Just a little bit more. This is a deep fryer, but you put it on the stove. It got a little basket to it and a lid. My Amazon store. Chives in the salmon. That ain't it. Here you go. fish, and Mrs. Dash. Alright, give me the spoon. And you need your cheese. Your cheese in there. And you need the spoon. I got the spoons over there. So that's why you always have to keep an extra flour, because you have to, look, it's coming out nice too. Nice butter. And then I use a lot of butter too. Whatever ones you want in there, it's only one kind of cheese. Yeah, you want to put that one in there? Throw a little bag of cheese out. I need to put it in the bowl. I'm not gonna put it in the I'm not gonna put it in the salmon. I'm gonna take it when I make it roll. I'll take it, pour it on the rack. And then when you fry it, if the cheese is enough here, like that. So that little pot is pretty decent, because when you got plug up that greasy one day, the natural one, it just, I don't know, it's more mess or something. So we gotta put this back. Thank you. Parchment paper. I'm gonna line it up for the apples and things. Yeah. We getting underway. Oh, here we go. Let's see. So it's dough. You see it's dough and how it's falling off. Here, let me show you. So how the dough is falling off of the needle. I mean the spoke thing. So I'm gonna take and get all the essence from around here. It's almost ready in a few more minutes. Bit of flour over there. And this this is cutting up celery, guys, to go into the veggie rolls. So I'm making these here, right? So I'm gonna use some tarragon for the regular rolls, and then I have my avocado. So guys, avocado oil and green alcohol, cut it in half. Boom, you take the pit like this, twist it, there you go, take it out. I don't throw those away. You know I don't throw nothing away, but you can make tincture with it, and that's what I rub my knees and stuff with that too. After shower and before bed. Right? So I'm gonna make little slices for just to go across. Matter of fact, so I made slits across it, and then I'm gonna take a spoon and dig it out. So these carrots, these is the real sweet kind, the colored ones. They got that color. I'm gonna make some soup out of a few of these. I be cutting my hand up, y'all. So I'm gonna cut the carrots in half. Like that. Since they didn't have, what you call it? They didn't have the carrot sticks. I got a little ginger over here. I'm gonna cut a piece of that. I think it fell over there on the chicken. The ginger. It's composted. Over there on that chair. So yeah, I'm gonna take, when you take herbs off, you gotta pull it backwards off the stick. You pull it back this way. Oh, shit. So you take it off like that, the reverse way. All herbs, that's how you get it off. Off the vine or the stick, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to take a little bit of this ginger, I'm going to peel the skin off. And then I'm going to cut it up like real tiny. So when you take a bite into the veggie bread, it's going to be pungent. Then I got some red peppers that I roasted. And I'm going to throw that on top of that sucker, yo. It's going to be a good time. So yeah, so this is the veggies I'm putting in the vegetable thing here. You see the little ginger, I eat that. The ginger, I'm going to do that, like so. Then I got my pepper. It's called julienne when you make it real skinny. So julienne, I'm not using my mandolin, I'm using this knife. And I'm sweating bullets. I forgot we didn't shut the window back here in the air zone. So now we got peppers too. It's looking real festive now, look. It's looking real festive. You know what tastes good? Sweet peppers, eggs, and cheese. The bomb. So there go the dough, it's ready. It ready, Freddy? So I gotta put some flour on the table. So I'm gonna get my bowl. Put her in. Right? So I gotta make room. I make room, and then I have these little finger licking cucumbers. So I'm gonna put that stuff in the bowl. So when I get ready to assemble that, because I gotta make the dough. Gotta make the dough. So that's gonna be real flavorful, y'all. So the pesto on this inside of, or even some type of sauce. Maybe I won't use pesto. Maybe I'll use like a miso or something like that on the inside. Just wipe it across it. So it'll have some flavor or something. So yeah, I didn't put the tarragon in my salmon. I'm not even going to chop it up. I'm going to leave it whole. So when you bite it, you'll be biting it like it's like spinach or whatever. I'm not even going to dice it. I'm going to leave the whole plant, the whole twig. I wonder if you can take like bay leaves and make like a powder out of it. Cause I like bay leaves, but all the time you can't put bay leaves in your food, a whole leaf. But I like the flavor. The flavor is like good. So these is the sticks from the tarragon. And I got one for me some tea. So I'm gonna boil the water. I'm gonna put her in the teacup and let y'all see what it look like. And then I got my organic honey up there. So actually it's, oh shit. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna bring y'all over. So my son, he abandoned me, y'all, but that's cool. So the tarragon is in here. I didn't put no garlic or none of that stuff. The seasoning is in there, chimichurri. I use chives for the onions. And then I got my sauce, my cheese sauce I made. So, here we go. So let me put my vegetables inside this bowl. So I'm ready to rock and roll. So this is all the veggies for the rice paper. gotta clean up as I go. Now I gotta get something to put my bread on. I think I use that little plate. Woo! Y'all want to ask some questions? Ask me anything about the situation. I want to. Are you able to? You can't put. How do you be able to put? Like add. I guess the recipe I'm gonna have to put in the description box. That's what I'll do. That's what I'm gonna have to. I thought I would be able to post it on my other phone, but you can't do that. So give me that white paper and put this on there. So look, this is the dough. You know that that blue thing, I need that to get the side of there. I'm gonna have to put this dough in the refrigerator for a few minutes. So this is a proofing thing here for your dough. And I'm going to just put a little bit of oil in here so it don't stick. So I'm hot, y'all. I'm burning up. Yeah, get out the kitchen. Yeah, but we ain't got no fan or nothing. Like, oh my God. Woo! So y'all look. This is the dough I put oil in the proofing thing. I gotta put it in the refrigerator so I can get just a little cool. And I gotta put sackcloth on top. And I feel like I'm gonna fall out. Yeah, I gotta take it up. Oh my God. Yo, I'm hot. I'm sorry. I'm sweating like I'm on a slave ship. Hi, everybody. Woo. Alright, y'all, so we did that. We finished with that part. Oh, thank you, son. Woo, Jesus. Take you here, I'm gonna get this dough right here. Let's sit that in the refrigerator. said I got it, but I don't got it. Woo! Yo, it is hot as balling. Alright, so we turned that spinach and stuff off. Right? So I'm gonna let that cool off for a second. Look. So here it is. That's what that's looking like. That's the apples back there. I think some cold water or something. Jesus Christ. Here it is. We got what's that, alkaline? Thank you. Alright. So the dough is getting cold. I'm getting ready to wrap. Not the egg roll yet, because they gotta cool off that salmon and spinach. So what I'm gonna do is so you know I need, like, if I could get a little bit of boiled water to put in a bowl, because that's what I gotta do to take the rice paper. Guys, you gotta use hot water, and you sit this rice paper on top of the hot water, and it softens it up, and then that's when you wrap it afterwards. So that's how that go. Oh yeah, I do got the, that one, you can't do that. There ain't no room more. I shouldn't have put that blender over there. The blender, you gotta move blender. And then let's just take that, because the blender is broke. I don't know, it's not working. I'm gonna throw that shit in the trash. But I just have to put that water and milk in the refrigerator. So this is not good. It's alright. So this is for cookie sheet. I split that off here and put that over there. And I put this right here. This a little hot water going in that right there. So once the water heats up a little bit, it don't have to be boiling hot, but just hot a little bit. But once the water heats up a little bit, I'm gonna put it on this little tray. This little plate, I'm sorry. And then this is the rice paper. That's what it looks like. So I make my wraps and stuff with this. I make vegan sausage, vegan oxtail. Since I don't have it anymore. So I still get healthy, flavorful protein. Alright, so I'm cutting the avocado out. So I'm gonna line all that up on the rice paper. That fan feels so good. Oh my gosh, y'all. So that's compost. And these is Twin Dragon. That's a piece of ginger. Ginger is good for your stomach, and so is tarragon. So is tarragon. Settles your stomach. Peppermint too. All those natural things that we So one day my son is not going to eat this stuff either. I mean, you know, he's doing pretty good, but I guess it takes time. I don't want him to be, you know, in my situation, you know, so that part. So this is, you only need like, you just need to like just warm a little bit. So I'm gonna pour a little bit this in this this plate, like so, and then I'm gonna take and put this on top of it, and then you'll see. Oh shit, it ain't. Oh shit. You gotta wet it a little bit, but I think you can kind of get. Alright, here we go. See how you wet it and it roll up? That's the idea. So I'm gonna take some pesto and wipe in there. Give me the paintbrush over there, please, real fast. You gotta work quick with this. The paintbrush to cook with. I got it. You're trying to kill this. What was that? So I'm gonna put the pesto in the inside. So let me show you with it. I'm gonna bring it down so you can see it. See the rice paper? How it shrink up. So you gotta work real quick, y'all. So I'm gonna take and put two avocados on there. I'm gonna line up the carrots, the cucumbers, the red peppers and celery, and the ginger's in there. So here we go. Alright. So can you just give me one plate? Look at it. Woohoo! Look. So we gotta sit for a few minutes and move. So this is what the Veggie one look like. Oh shucks. Can y'all see it? So it gotta sit. It's this sticky, and I do got that miso paste in it. That right in it. So I'm gonna take out another one. I gotta let it heat up just a little more. It wasn't that hot. Yeah, it wasn't that hot. Alright. Come on, water. So that's one. The pizza place is that square, you know that green thing? So let me put that on there like that. So the salmon is cooling off. So I'll be able to work with it because you can't work with that hot. So I'm gonna put some more water in here because that's what makes the rice paper melt. Oh shit. So here we go again. And so here we go. Some avocado. carrots. I have rainbow carrots. And let's see. Now you can move it out there. I move it. Yeah, no, it's right back there. You don't put it on what's the name? Let me see. So this is miso paste right here. I'm gonna wipe this on the roll to give it like some taste, because it ain't gonna have. Miso is like a soy, that's what it is, but it has like a little salty taste to it. So that's what the Asians, that's what they use. Alright. Oh. You need a whole lot of that in the inside. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the inside. Instead of the pesto, the paste. That's what it look like. So miso is soy. That's good. I thought I wouldn't like that. So let me pick her up. So what you do is, it gets sticky and it dries out. So this is how I look through the paper, y'all. Can you see it? So that one I took my back on top. So I think I cut up enough vegetables for at least like 4. So I have 2, and then I have another 2, so I make enough to have for a couple days. And then I have a few, them salmon things, that's going to be a lot of those. But me and my son both have that. And then you can take and put like some lime or something on top of this, too. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Put some more lime. And then, if I had to soak the miso with the avocado, because avocado don't have a taste. That's what the texture and the taste is crazy. But that ain't what we like, right? This is what's best for us. So, that part. So yeah, that's true. You think you would like it? Oh, so we both gonna eat this. I'm happy now. So let's get this up. Put this back. When that grease is getting hot, so when you drop the rolls in there. So guys, if I don't get back to with the apple dumplings, I'll put it on a reel. I mean, not a reel. I keep saying reel from Facebook. I will put it on the short so you can see because the dough, it has to cool off because it's like warm, it's hot, and so it has to cool off. The butter got to harden back up again, so you can take and roll it and flatten it out. Thanks, son. So I got doctors tomorrow, and then Sunday I didn't because it was Father's Day. And then with the rain, when you have like arthritis, man, that stuff be bad on your legs. So yeah, here we go. Avocado. We always can make like sauce or something. Here we go. So y'all try miso. Miso is what they have in their noodles and everything like that. That's the real ramen noodles. Their noodles, their stuff have a little. I'm gonna go to a hot pot. Has anybody ever been to a hot pot? I want to go to one of those. Up there in the cabinet, so we can get some ginger up there. To sprinkle the ginger on top of that, right in front of you. That part, it should be in the front, on the left side. Front left, and then we said. So this gonna go back in there. It's the last one. Thank you. So I'm gonna sprinkle some ginger on top of it, because again, guys, like I told you, it really don't have a lot of flavor. So if you want flavor, the rice paper don't have flavor. Okay. So I just sprinkle some ginger on top of it. So this is the last one, and then we're gonna make the wonton and the actual the oil was piping hot. So when you drop that sucker, if you can give me a dish rag so I can wipe off the spot over here. So guys, this is the vegetable ones. There's avocado, red peppers, cucumbers, tricolor carrots, and tarragon. I put miso paste inside, and I sprinkled ginger. I forgot. Ginger was in it as well. So I sprinkled ginger in here, and then I'm gonna throw some chives on top. So, I think the other one needs the whisk part. You got the whisk part stuff on the ground. I mean, stuff behind the pan. So this, my homie, we do vending together. Huh?
Where did it fall down?
No, the other one is behind me. And this too. So we almost finished. I just gotta make up the rolls. And that chef thing gotta go back. And then I got the miso paste. I probably make some in some water. So I'm gonna throw some chives on top of that. And then we be ready to make the other rolls now. I'm gonna get some plastic and put over top of this. So the flavor is set in there, right? And then I have tarragon that I dry, y'all. I take and dehydrate my stuff in the air fryer. So this is dried tarragon. You can make this a tea too as well. You just put it in one of them tea bags I told you can get from Amazon. They made out of like burlap or something like that. They disposable. So here we are. So though you always have to cut in half after you roll it, you cut it in 4 pieces. So when I cut it into 4 pieces, that 1 piece is what I'm going to make the dumplings out of. So I'm wrapping this up. And then once it sits in the refrigerator and get chilled, then that'll be that. And then this is the miso paste here, y'all. This is what miso paste, and this is nothing but soybeans. When you don't eat meat, you gotta have protein. And when you get, I guess like over 50, it's cool. Like for me, I have to have protein right now because I have to get surgery and stuff. And my wounds won't heal if I don't have no protein. So eventually I'm not gonna eat fish either, but for now I was just eating fish once a week. Until I went to the doctors yesterday and they said I had to eat it. I need to eat it, have it every day. So I eat a lot of tuna fish. I eat canned salmon from back in the day that my grandma used to fix all the time. Woo, I tired. So now here we got these. I am so excited about my veggies. So what a way to have vegetables. What a way. What a way. And then they're going to get marinated because you can put their stuff on it. They get marinated. And when the Chinese give you those wraps with the shrimp and the, what's the name? It don't never have no taste to it. So, like I said, flavor is everything. You can put seasoning on a shoe if it's real good seasoning. And you wouldn't even be able to tell what it is. So I drink 5 to 6 bottles of water a day. And I said I was going to start drinking coconut milk water. But coconut water, I have been spooked from a kid. My grandma used to have that all the time. And she used to drink the stuff. And back in the day, and I used to be like, she was the only person in my neighborhood that had coconut, y'all. So this is the one, the egg roll rack. We need a little water to seal him up. Or some people seal it with egg white. But I'm going to use, or egg yolk, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to use, let me put some of this in a bowl. In a bowl. So I'm going to make his first with the cheese and stuff on it. Because mine, I make my own cheese out of nutritional yeast. And, so I do have cheese sometimes, but not that much. I gotta get off of that too. But it's only sometimes I might just get a taste of it. So let's put a little of cheese up there. Woo. So spinach. So we're gonna put the salmon. So I'm gonna show you in a second. I put it on the diamond side of things. So he wants Parmesan because Parmesan goes good with spinach. So that's what he wants in his wrap. I'm gonna give him a little cheddar cheese and a little Parmesan. Like so, right? So let me bring it down. Alright, so we're going to take her like this. We're going to make it like a blanket. Then we're going to take her like this. Boom. So like so. And then we're going to take this side like that. And then I'm going to take and roll her like this. So we need the water. I got to get water over here. I'm going to wet that with my fingers so I can seal it. You got to seal it. So here go a little bit of water here. I'm going to put some in the top. So I can just tap it on my forefinger. Like so. So I put a little bit right there. I'm going to just do that like that. And then I'm going to just do that like that. And when I do that like that, that's going to seal her. See? If you need a little bit more, you just take and tap her like that with a little bit water on your hand. There you go. And then I'm going to take and face it this way because that'll make sure it's sealed. If that makes sense. Okay. So that's one down. And then it's dough, guys, so you can pull on it. Don't be afraid to pull on her. Don't be scared. Make love to the food. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes over here. Move it out the way. So the water seals it. Some people use an egg wash. But either way, however, whichever way you want to do it is your business. So that's it. That's one down. Here go another one. We're going to make it this way, diamond shape. So you had to let the stuff cool down because if it's not cool, then it'll tear the rack. So you're going to take and bunch her up in the middle. Like so. I'm going to show you in a second. Eric, if you want to hold the thing over here, you can, just so they can see it, since I can't. You ain't got to see, you just going to hold the yeah, fake thing, hold it down to that, yes, yeah. So I'm going to take her like this, I bunched it up. I'm going to fold her over like that. And then I'm going to fold it over this way. Fold it over that way. Then we're going to wet our hands in that little water and I put it right around the edge. And if I put it around the edge, I'm going to take and roll it like this. And then she's stuck, see? And then I'm going to let her sit right here and rest for a few minutes. And then we're going to work on the next one.
Do something?
No, you good. No, you feel it moving? That's gonna move because I'm moving my hand. That's why. You holding it like if you was to stand. That's why you feel it man like. So yeah. So you see that I'm gonna take and bunch her in the middle like that. See like this. Fold her over like that. Do it like that. I'm gonna wet it. Sorry, no Diddy. So let's roll that over. Like so. So it's just like gluing it with the water, that's all. With the egg wash, it's gonna give it like a little different effect, I think. Yeah, it will, not effect, not I think, it will. So that golden brown, like sometimes back in the day when they used to sell egg rolls at the Chinese store, how it was so crunchy and stuff on the outside, they coat their wonton with egg white. Let it sit in the refrigerator or cooler, whatever you use, and then after it sits, then they deep fry it. So you get it with the egg on top of it, and it make it so crunchy. So that's the old fashioned. That's the back in the day. Next time I'm gonna try that out. Not so much for me. Maybe I had that for my book signing. Some egg rolls, some potato salad, some regular salad, and maybe the salmon rolls. And then I make regular egg rolls and this, and the cabbage and carrots and that tarragon in there. Let me put a little bit more salmon in the bowl.
Chilling. I'm cooking right now. I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking right now. Yeah. Alright.
Meet us in the kitchen. Sorry. Alright, so yeah, we getting there. Alright, getting there. So we got the dough. We got the oh yeah, shit, I ain't put no cheese on that. So those ones I didn't put no cheese on. You remember which ones? Those. I ain't put no cheese on the last one.
Last two.
I put them on two.
The last two.
Oh, the last two. So yeah, Parmesan always goes good with spinach. Always. So here we go. So 2 cups of flour for bread flour you use for rolls and pretzels. Regular, what's the name flour? Regular white flour, all purpose. That's what you usually use for biscuits. Cake, then they have cake flour. The cake flour makes it a little more moist if you have cake flour. And all it is just sifting the flour. That's all that is, basically. But the bread flour is more for like savory, I would say. So that's it for that one. And no more Parmigiano. What do we have? Well, mozzarella probably would have been good too. We had mozzarella in there. Well, let me see. I'm gonna see how many I got. How much is in there? Oh, we got a whole bunch. We got a whole bunch. So mine's, I'm gonna dip mine's in my cheese sauce. The ones that don't have. Oh shit! I put too much. So that's the whole thing. That's a boo boo too. When you put too much of the stuff in there, it's gonna tear. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to double her up. Because I put too much filling in it. So these are pretty thin. I forget, this is Blue Dragon or Red Dragon, Twin Dragon, but they got a blue one too. The blue ones is a little thicker. The blue dragon ones is a little thicker. These is like real thin. So you know what probably would be good with this too, you know? Guess what, Eric?
So,
To put the apple in there.
yeah, I thought about
Huh?
that. So I thought about that.
Well, let me just try. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I'm gonna try. Hi, Kentucky boy. I soft rising for the biscuits. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. We made biscuits before without the machine. I mean, without that machine, right? And I told you the biscuits, they was okay. They was crunchy, but you can eat crunchy biscuits. But that got on bread, you can kill somebody. I mean, ill somebody with that. You can't use no words like that on YouTube. Like no comment on curse words and stuff. So that my son is here helping me. Yesterday I apologized. Cause I didn't. I just wasn't. I went overboard. I really went overboard. So I couldn't even do the live. And I want to be consistent because this is the business here, right? So I'm glad you guys came in. I'll catch you guys here in a little bit. Okay, cool. Appreciate you. I'm here. So yeah, I'm gonna try the apple and the thing to see what it'll be like, and then I'll leave some for the dough. Because the dough gotta it has to harden up. Because it was really hot in here, so it was like soft. It can't be soft, because then it won't cook right. So yeah. Then we don't have no more in there to sit.
Yeah,
Oh, good. You want some cheese mix? I'm gonna put cheddar with it. Alright. So we got onion rings. I love onion rings. I gotta put mine in the air fryer, but he gonna have his in the oil. So the real onion, not the onion rings that the what's the name? You know, the kind you get at the restaurant. So yeah, put this on your menu, yo. I'm gonna put. So what I'm gonna do is just post the what's the name on the what you call that on the community board, the recipe. So yeah, the recipe. So guys, the recipe is just the basic. Y'all put your own twist on it. That's just the foundation of it all. Cooking is about flavors, experimenting, and things like that. You can't get boxed in. There's no one way of doing it. Thank you. You love my attitude. Thank you. We coming to Kentucky. Yeah. I want to see what it's like there. What kind of food y'all eat? And I think in Kentucky y'all do a lot of. They do horseback or bulls. Which is it? My son was like. Yeah. Well, our cousin Johnson is in North Dakota. Somebody he went to Upper Darby High School. Their family lived there. That's where the family was. He was going to school here. So when he graduated, he went back there and he went back to work. So they sent for Pooh to come and he got a job. I think he worked like on a farm or something. So yeah, we done with our rolls, and I'm gonna drop a few in the oil so you guys can see that. And yeah, so that's cool. Thank you. So our those rolls is done. Oh shit. And this cheese is good. That's that. I gotta get this in some kind of plastic because this is going to be nasty. So, yeah. They supposed to, today is the 18th. I think we had Amazon supposed to bring our paper towels and bleach and something up. I gotta buy something off of Amazon, so they gonna close my store if I don't buy. So I'm gonna just buy something myself instead of buying it off of the day. I just buy it off my site. I wasn't even thinking. So the heat that on fire is doing it. It's hot. You want it real hot. I thought I heard it bubbling. So I gotta get a picture of it. I mean, that's hot. Like that's hot. One is ready to drop it, but drop it in the basket. And then we need our drain thing. You know that rack we take and sit the stuff in. I'm gonna move that cake thing. Okay. Huh? They did? Because you didn't put it in, you gotta sit it on the bottom. Take it out. Look it over. So the time you were supposed to take this out. Sit it on the thing, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take it out. There you go. I think we should use eggs. So you did this one will come out. This one right here. This one's sticking that mistake. I'm not gonna have like a little fleck on it. It's gonna be like that. You okay? Okay.
I just did that because it was, as soon as I put it in,
It felt
bounced against the oven.
So that's what it is. You gotta have egg. Cause you know egg gonna make it sticky.
Did we use egg last time we had?
I think so. You had to, but they didn't overwrap it. Hey y'all, I'm here. 1 second. I'm getting ready to get the roll out. So we get the roll good in here. So we put that in the lid, and then they can sit in the what you call it. Whenever you do like stuff like this, they gotta sit in the lid. So I really should have made it, but you gotta show it. That's what it was the whole time. You gotta. I think you're top of something. These, if you eat these, I can't even eat nothing. And all this. I'm supposed to be making the apple dumpling thing. I can eat that like sometimes. Yeah. The only thing I think is what make this one. This is my veggie burger. It got a little crispy. Eat that motherfucker. Eat the I know. I gotta learn it. What your ass? No, you just your face, your hands. So what I was gonna say, I think that this gotta have lid in order for the deep fry. See how I'm popping now? Let me just put that in here. Put the paper towel over here. Put that back. How many you gonna eat? Okay, well that's fine. Mine's is in the I don't put mine in that oil. I can't have it. So we need your onion rings. You can do the onion rings in there. Give me a few. I like those. Give me just take a few out from there. I'm not gonna break this up in the plastic. I think I gotta put that in there. What's that thing? I just said plastic. I got my veggie wrap. Maybe I'll have one of those tonight. So here you guys go. Here goes the salmon rolls. I'm getting ready to make some apple dumplings. So these is the oh yeah, that's once you take them out, you'll see the onion rings. Y'all open the bag a little more. Across the top. Let me, I can't. Yo, stop it. Alright. You gonna eat them? I gotta put mine in the This can be 3. Y'all, I get the air fryer. He get that one, and I get that one. Yo. So let me put the air fryer on. I'm gonna put it on air crisp. Let me wrap up my veggie burger for tomorrow, cause I had heated it up. Or not heated up. I make them, and yeah, I heat it up. I make them all, and then I take, you need some bleach, that's because I had touched that oil in there. So let me make the wraps for this apple thing. I mean the wontons. I just came across that because you know McDonald's, their pie is made out of sort of like a wonton crust. You think so, Eric? Yeah. He said he was thinking about that before I mentioned it, so you can tell we on the same page. So let's try this and see. I think we should have egg. Else it ain't gonna stick. Cause you know it's the egg. By me using water, it kind of made my rolls come apart. Some of them. Right? So, I guess the egg really seals it. So this is my apple mix.
2 eggs.
No, you just need one. You only need one just to beat it so you can have it like a glue. There ain't no room over here, so you take the egg and you beat it, son. So yeah, here's the apple. So I'ma just take and fold her over like this. So it'll be like an apple. So you see, maybe you can use more than that. No. So yeah, so here we go. We're gonna do it like that. So here we go. So that's the apple. You guys can see. Oh, here you go. So I'm gonna put it on the parchment paper. Right? That'll make it easier to move around. So this was a real good idea. So I done switched the thing, yo. So it's supposed to be apple dumplings. I'ma still make them because I had plenty of apples. Let me see. Yeah. So apple butter. I see this is if you cook this down and then food process it. I don't know who likes apple butter, but apple butter was like a staple when I was growing up. It says we do horse racing, they do bull ride. Yeah. Okay, so you know they bull ride in New Jersey too. They call it tilting bulls.
Tip the bull.
Yeah, tip the bull. That's what y'all guys do there, tip bulls. So that's good. So you gonna when you do, I'm gonna show you gonna just no, you gotta brush it. You gotta brush it. That's brush it with that little brush over there. So big fish fries, we love fish fries and pig roast. That's what they do down south. But we do fish fries here. We just had fish fries all. Oh, shut up. We had that last summer, so we're gonna take the egg wash. We're gonna take the egg wash and wash the edge of this one time. So we're gonna put the egg on top. That's what I'm gonna do for her, right? We just talked about that. Alright, so we're going to let that sit. So you know the, I got that apron. I made the mess. Our cookie sheet. So you get 4 of these turnovers. I'll put it on there 1 second. Here. I'm gonna just lift the whole paper up. No, you gotta go here. I'm gonna slide it. Come on over. Come on, yes. Thank you. They smell like they not. There you go. They smell good. So then this way I won't waste the long time. Because see, once you open stuff like this, I think I might go waste it. Because there's still some more. But when you have things like this, and you don't use it all at once, and you kind of save it for something else, it be stale or something. It don't be right. Not like when it's brand new. So parchment paper keeps the stuff from making a mess, and also it keeps it from sticking, and it browns it really good. I love parchment. Pig roast, I like it. I don't eat pig no more, but I used to love a barbecue. But I can barbecue though. I barbecue my butt off. So let's see. So you see how sticky? Yeah, so that's where next time that's what we gotta use egg. So you know, healthy, when you try to do healthy, I guess I can make another one. Yeah, so we got 6 of these turtles. When you try to do healthy, it don't work out all the time. You know, most of the time. But I figure I can use. I forgot I can use. What you call that? Instead of egg, I can use chickpea agua fiber. That's what it's called, agua fiber. So this is straight McDonald's. So everything you gotta let chill. But once this chill, you can just eat them as you just cook it as you go. You know, you don't gotta cook all of it at one time. That's the last of the mohikis. It'll be back.
I'll be back.
So yeah, I'm gonna make some apple butter next week from the scratch kind, not the one in the stove. So here we go. I'm getting ready to show you in a minute. Oh shit, that crazy. You gotta get under there, mister. Get under there. Alright, here we go. Y'all see it? So that's the apples, and I put them in the wonton. Not the wonton, in the egg roll wrap. Yeah, so it's like a little packet. Let me fold it over like they do at McDonald's. Yeah, my son, he gonna love that. I'ma love that too. So let me see. There's tea. Alright, here we go. Alright. There we go. So we got the apple dumplings. And the dough is doughing because it's not cold. So you can't roll it out. I forgot. I should have made the dough yesterday, but I wanted to show you guys. So next time when I make something that I gotta bake or whatever, I'll just make the actual dough and shit stuff. And then that way, we'll be good. So yeah, I made Tarragon of the week. The herb of the week is Tarragon. And you can make tea with it. I used it for my veggie. My veggie, let me take a picture of this stuff here. So I can use this for my thumbnail. A rose. It's still the rose. Thank y'all so much. I think there's a few of these left in here. So here we have our I need some bleach. I hate the touch. I gotta have bleach on this rag. I don't know how many people gotta do that, but I gotta have bleach. Alright, so we all finished. This the veggie. That's my veggie, y'all. With miso. So I thank you. And I thank you for tuning in with your girl all this long time. So we finished. We got our apple apple egg rolls, but which I'm making it like McDonald's, because once you fry that up real good, I'm gonna put mine in the air fryer, so it's gonna be crunchy like that. But yeah, yup. My son is gonna fry his in grease. But that's cool too. Y'all, I'm so tired. I had a good day, a productive day. I am ready to take it down, take me a shiz hour. You know how when you cook, you can't eat? I can't eat right now. I can't. I just gotta go get my stuff together. I gotta sweep and all that. Let me go get some trash. Oh, no, I gotta catch it. So let me put this up. Right. And get that together. So you can't put your stuff in that grease because it got fish in it. Fish and onions, so you can't fry your wonton and that thing. I mean your apple thing. Really, actually, you can take and put those in the oven. I'm putting mine in the oven when I eat mine, but they gotta get firm too. And then you put that something in the it's gonna be nice. Then if you had like a tea, a hot toddy, it'd be awesome. So yes, thank you for coming through to see me and my boy. Thank you. Shout out to all you Kentucky boy, Game Changer. Thanks for coming through. And everybody else that came through. I love you all. And I'm going to post the recipe on the community board. Each one, reach one, teach one. And yeah, this is my hair from me dyeing it yesterday. It came out real nice. Y'all like it? Did you like it? So yeah. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Bye. I'ma holler at you. Holler at your girl. I'm getting ready to go. So shoot, you can leave that running. I sure will, because I love it. I sure will. So, yeah. Yeah, boy. Subscribe, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. You go to Tarragon. We finished. Oh, finish.
Finish.
Before we go, that's mine's in the air fryer. Look how pretty that is in the air fryer, y'all. That ain't even with grease. That's with rapeseed oil. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was pretty piggish of me. Oh, I didn't mean to bring this. Oh, I didn't mean to bring this. Woo! Shit. Shucks. Voila!